This one is a video of the ducks, 6 to 7.5 weeks old.
Better get back to the pond. How do you know an animal is gonna come out of those, you know what, guys? I can't believe that you're walking in the yard now. You getting ready to fly? What? What? You come up this way. Well, come on up. Come on up. They're 6 weeks old. Look at them. Oh, what would you get there? You better not be eating paper. They're running around in the yard looking for food. They could be maybe they're 7 weeks old. Another week. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly how old they are. I just have to figure the date. Close to 7 weeks, I bet. I'm at the top of my deck, looking down on them. Look at how big they're getting. Their beaks are going to start turning yellow. There are 3 females for sure, 2 males, and the third one is a straight run, so I don't know what it is yet. I'll almost have to wait until they finish getting all their feathers. Look at me, they're running back to the pond as fast as they can. You better get going! They know the pond's safe.
That was me talking to them as they're walking up. This one is of them diving down for food. There's a great big plant down there, a good sized plant, water irises, that they're eating the shoots off, the new shoots that come up. That's what they'll do. They'll eat those shoots, and then the plant, until the tuber is completely gone, and then the plants, of course, will die out. And this is exactly what I want them to do. Notice how they dive down to eat. And something I read said that these ducks don't dive to eat. Yes, they do. Now this next one is of them sleeping. I think this was actually last night. They're about 7 weeks old. Maybe 7 weeks, 7.5. You'll notice in this one that there's always one of them that keeps an eye open. It takes them a while to settle down, but they'll sleep like this. This is about 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're sleeping underneath the deck inside of the fence. I think those are 2 females there. I'm unsure about that though. And by the way, my cameras have night vision, but they're in black and white. So a lot of my video is in black and white because a lot of the video is taken at night. because that's when the action happens, is at nighttime. They sleep like this for about 2 to 3 hours at a time, and then they get up and mosey around and go back to sleep. They tuck their bill underneath their wings while they sleep. You'll see them do that every time they sleep, when they're sound asleep. And by the way, it's raining out. That's why they're under there. It's been raining almost all night long while they're asleep. See how one of them always has an eye open, watching for predators. This next video coming up will be of the ducks quacking. They like to quack about 6 o'clock in the morning. They'll quack about an hour, and then they're done for the day. Most of the day, anyway. I've read where they said there's a difference between the male and the female's quack. I think I heard it once. It's raining out, as you can well see. This one is of them diving down, and I think they dive down, look around and see where the food is. They'll dive down and they'll swim around down there for a while and pop up just about anywhere. That's kind of how they also escape from the predators. They dive down, swim across the pond, and then pop back up. I've also read where they said mallards don't dive down. But yes, they do. They do this every day. This again is probably, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning. The next one coming up will be of them jumping up on top of that table. They've kind of bathed here this morning, and they'll jump up, and all of them will gather up on top of that table. It's also where they like to sleep at night, or they did a lot. I haven't seen them do that for a few nights now. They've gotten so big they don't fit up there. But they'll jump up there and they all start cleaning their feathers. Again, they're about 7.5 weeks. I'll have more videos as they get older. Kind of funny, they don't all fit. And that one will keep on falling in. I think he made it up. Well, maybe not. Not yet. There he goes. All 6 of them are up on that table. It's too small for them. Which makes me think that you could put a table inside your pond, or a big rock, and they would like to just sit in the middle of the pond and be happy. The next one coming up is of them walking
Hi, guys.
up to me.
Well, come on up here.
They're in the yard. I worry they're getting too fat to fly.
There's lots of bugs and worms up here.
That's why a lot of ducks don't fly, these homegrown ones, because you feed them too much. And they get too fat to fly.
It's hard to hold the camera steady. Well, come on up. I'm going to start calling you chickens. Are you too scared to come on up? Well, come on up. Look at now, they've gone in that bush. There's no recording now. Perfect place for them. Running back to the pond.